Russ, the turnovers, both yours and the team's. What do you think?
You're a funny dude, Dave. You're a funny guy.
What do you think the cause of them was tonight?
You're a funny dude. Man, just trying to make the right reads, man. Some that we could take away, some that just happened. Some stepped out of bounds, some loose ball turnovers, some that if you actually watch the game, you can see like, that's not, it happens to the best of us. Live ball ones the ones that we worry about, where they can be able to, give points of our turnovers, which is something that we can work on.
Russ, at this point in the season, do you feel like the team in general should have more resilience on nights like this when you guys are kind of battling the second half?
With nights like this, we know what we're supposed to do. We know when we're supposed to take and win games, regardless of who's playing. But this is the NBA, and these guys are professionals just as well as us. We got to do a better job of taking on the challenge because we know when everybody's playing the Los Angeles Lakers, we're going to get everybody's best shot. We know that from the start of the year, and we understand that, but we got to be able to own.
AD, when the team is turning the ball over, what does it do to your defense? Obviously, that's been a point of pride, the Lakers defense, since you came here, and it's harder to perform on that end if I think they scored 27 points off your guys' turnovers tonight.
We can't expect to win with 22 turnovers. They had 18 steals. 18 steals, 14 offensive rebounds. Like, it just don't give us a chance to set our defense, and doesn't give us a chance to get a shot on goal every time down the floor. Got to do a better job taking care of the ball. I think it was a lot of, unforced turnovers tonight. And when we do that, like I said, our defense is compromised. They're getting out of transition. There might be three guys on the baseline or anything, and now they're on the 4-on-1, 3-on-2, 4-on-2, whatever. And we can't get set. Like you say, they scored every time on our turnovers.
Part of this is obviously happened tonight, but some of it's bigger picture too. You guys are, I think, 26 games into this, and the expectations were that this team would be, you guys are built to compete for a title. Have you guys played to that standard, in your opinion, to this point? And what, if not, I guess, what's kept it from happening?
Games. We have. Some games we didn't. Tonight we didn't. Against Boston we did. So just got to be a more consistent thing. That's our biggest problem right now, consistency. We come out certain games and don't play how we're supposed to play, and games like Boston we come out and play great. So we got to be a more consistent team if we want to truly compete for a championship, and it's a mindset thing. We understand that we're going to get everyone's best shot. Well, we don't understand, but we have to understand that we're going to get everyone's best shot. We can't control misses or makes. But what we can control is our effort defensively. I mean, we try to hold our hats on, being a top 5, top 3 defensive team, and we haven't been. And so we gotta change that quickly. Like I said, just tonight was game 26, and we just can't. Even though I think we're in 6 right now, game and a half, 2 games, whatever, out of 4, like we can't keep. Taking, a step forward and 2 steps backwards. So we gotta fix it quickly.
AD, sort of that 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. It's kind of hard to miss in these last couple losses. This team without Ja and Dylan Brooks, the Clippers without Kawhi, Sacramento without 2 of their starters. Do you feel like some of maybe what Frank called casualness is related to seeing some of these shorthanded teams?
No, I mean they're in the league for a reason. Like, all these guys can play, make shots, and I think when they're star players are out. We have to lock in even more because these guys have no conscience. You know, they want to come in and beat the Lakers, beat LeBron, beat AD, beat like they want to beat Melo. They want these things. You know, say, you know, I gave the Lakers 30, 25, whatever. You know, so you know, these guys already feel like they're the underdogs when they come in, especially without their star players, and we got to play like we're the underdogs, which now at this point in the season, the way we're playing a lot of games, we probably are. You know, we got to be able to have that mindset that we got to come in and be scrappy and be the more physical team and play like, you know, we're the underdogs.
Anthony, just wondering how you think about the balance with you and LeBron and Russ, and you know, if some guys like LeBron tonight starts really strong, you know, does that affect or change the way that you are, what your role might be on a given night, and how that's going so far this season?
It's a battle just because, like you said, if he got it going or Russ got it going or whoever has it going early, you know, we want to keep feeding him the ball, but also try to get yourself in the rhythm and get going as well. So, I mean, I think we've been doing a good job of kind of figuring that out, but it's games, and sometimes during some parts of games where we kind of get lost, you know, one player get lost or some of our role players get lost. There's no movement, guys don't know what to do. So we just got to make sure that we're moving the basketball, getting everybody touches it, even if a guy has it going. You know, as long as everyone touching the ball, like he might get the shot, but you know, we want to make sure we're moving the ball side to side. Everyone touches it, so they're not felt like they are out of the rhythm, out of the rotation, out of the swing of things. So we just gotta get better at that. But personally, honestly, I think we'll be fine, man. I think we'll be fine. You know, we just gotta. There's no switch that we can hit. We're not. It shows in games and over the course of the season that we can't hit a switch, so we got to go out here and grind, and be the more physical team, and start getting wins by any means.
Can you put your finger on that and tonight and coming off the Celtics game?
Yeah, simple. We just got to play the same way. Not hard, in my opinion, you know, but hey, individually, we all got to own up to what we do, understanding what our jobs is on this team, and then we have to execute it.
Did you feel like there was some of that building from, you know, the Clipper game, even though you lost, it was pretty consistent effort, and then the Celtics game? Or?
Not really, no.
No?
No.
So you didn't sense that anything is connected, it's kind of still back and forth?
What'd I say?
I was just trying to clarify, but yeah.
No, you try to answer it again. Good try, though. But what did I say the first time?
I am now confused, so it might have confused myself.
No, don't get confused. You asked me, you said, did it carry over from the Clipper game? I said, nah. You followed up and said, so